Places can't help but shape the quality of our lives. So what is it that makes a place great? It needs to be able to support families and friendships, people from all walks of life, and individuals' ambitions, their education, work, health, how they want to socialize. These needs aren't set in stone. They're changing, and the places we are building need to change with them.
We need to focus on the basics. We provide shelter, and we all want a safe, decent place to call home. We want inviting social spaces where we can relax and where we have a positive experience. And we want our workplaces to enable us to be productive.
Great places are going to be in great countries and in great cities that are really truly globally minded, are open, and are diverse.
Great places are inspired by nature, they're inspired by art, they're increasingly becoming inspired by technology.
So there's no one recipe for a great place.
Places with atmosphere, a bit of vibe.
For an area to actually flourish, I think that the main examples of those areas that are doing that are the ones that they have put the needs of the people first, and they've actually engaged the community.
Parks are really important. Where I live is very close to the school, so it's a very friendly and warm community here.
Because we have like good transport, so we can go to like pretty much anywhere we want.
Good schools are important for a good neighbourhood. I think it has to be safe for starters, and it has to have people you can chat to, and it has to have a diverse community, because it can't be boring if you have people, same faces, same people.
Places need unique selling points to differentiate themselves from each other.
It's not about the old model of a CBD with your leisure district, your retail district and your residential around it in a donut formation. This is all about creating mixtures of uses which collide together.
Diverse communities have diverse needs, and those needs are definitely going to change.
That's a hard question.
We're really being challenged by our customers and by the next generation.
You see young and old, different cultures all celebrated in one kind of built environment.
I believe that I see a world in the future where loads of countries will be developed, there'll be new people, there'll be new cities.
Most things will be automated by then.
More people in 10 years' time will be stuck to their phone.
They'll probably do most things like online.
And I wouldn't really be that convinced, because not everyone would like to do shopping online. We'll still have shopping centres in 20 years' time. The high street could be eliminated and replaced with shopping malls. Like for millennials, they would rather go to the mall than go to high street.
A lot of the things we see today, I think we'll still see tomorrow. However, the difference will be how we interact with them.
So workplaces becoming more kind of collaborative, and it being more just about a place to meet and share ideas.
Convenience and experience are going to drive this.
I think buildings these days are technologically advanced with communication, so you can have video conferencing, etc. But I still believe that day-to-day human contact is necessary.
20 years ago, we didn't know what the future would look like today. But if we keep people's experiences, priorities and needs at the forefront of our agenda, well, then I think the future looks pretty bright.
It's going to require skills that it hasn't necessarily recruited previously.
I think we're behind the times. I think the idea of creating places for communities that might evolve over 20 or 30 years is not something the industry's been great at giving thought about.
It's not difficult, it's not rocket science.
To make a city better, I think you'll need lots of money. It needs to be part of an infrastructure with lots of transport links.
I think people want choice, and we as an industry need to deliver different types of homes to accommodate that need.
The people who live there, the people who work there, the children who study there, the people who relax there, as well as the next generation, as well as the ageing population who live within that area.
I think one thing that's really important is thinking about the whole, so thinking not just about young people and first-time buyers, but also thinking about people maybe downsizing, people retiring.
You don't want to completely change the world as it is. They listed those buildings because It shows us like how capable people were in those times, and like how much people could depend on their minds and not just using a computer all the time to think of your options for you.
The buildings are built with a life cycle in mind, so it's not just short-term focus. These buildings got to last for a long period of time.
It's about trying to take the best aspects of the technology from other industries and really harnessing them within our buildings.
With commercial, I think it needs to be more about the type of people you're recruiting and who you want to see in your business and how you can cater the office space to them.
Getting to the future isn't a race, and we don't want to leave anyone behind.
Human interaction is also a basic human need, so the successful property businesses of the future will focus on their customers and make sure that all the people who enter and interact with their spaces have a positive and enjoyable experience and that their needs are met. Their spaces will be flexible to adapt to their customers' changing needs, and their relationship with their customers will be dynamic, just like modern life. That's what will characterise a truly resilient property company for the 21st century and beyond.